All right, my wife agreed to do a little video about her garden. I think a lot of people are interested in it right now with everything that's going on. So what do we got going on?
So we don't have a lot of good garden space in this property just because you might show them that how tall our trees and stuff are, the old growth trees.
Yeah.
Provide a lot of shade and shade the area a lot. So we just got a strip along the house that's about 12 feet wide.
So we've got these planting boxes.
And I've got irrigation spigots on there, so I just attached some soaker hoses.
What do you got growing in there?
So that one is potatoes right now. You can see the potatoes coming up through the soil a little bit.
We planted those about 2 weeks ago, those of you that saw that video.
Right, they were already kind of started. And then after that, you want them spaced about, I think it was a foot apart from each other when you plant them. And then in between them, I did 2 rows of garlic.
Mm-hmm.
And then between the garlic, I'm going to plant a row of spinach.
Okay, cool.
And that one doesn't take as long to propagate. You put it right in so you don't have to. The garlic is just some cloves that I got actually at the store in a big package. They were already peeled and everything. So I just planted them right in a row. It was really easy.
Okay. What else you got in your pots here? You made a little greenhouse here, didn't you?
Yeah, so I use our window wells at like a greenhouse because I've got these covers for them. You wouldn't have to use anything this fancy, just some plastic or something, but if it does rain or something, you don't want them to rip, so you'd have to put holes or something in it. But it makes a good greenhouse, so I don't have to worry about them freezing. And I've got a lot of different things started in there. Some of the seeds were old, so they didn't get going. But
What kind of things are growing down there?
I think there's some squash in there, some nasturtium, which are a flowering plant, but you can actually eat the flowers. They kind of have a cinnamony taste.
Mm-hmm.
They're good in salads and stuff. There's some green onions starting there that kind of look like grass. You can see a ground cherry is one I just started. That's it looks kind of like a tomatillo, but it's supposed to have a more pineapple taste, and it's out of a company in Idaho here that I'm going to try. I can't remember all the other
You want
ones.
to show
We
us your
started some
dandelions? What do
broccoli, cauliflower.
you know some things about dandelions too? Maybe people you could show them.
Well,
So these are supposed to be a weed, right? But you can eat them.
yes, and I don't want them in the planting beds because the roots will choke off the other plants because they're so prolific. But as far as in the lawn, we're not fighting them that much because you can pull the leaves and use those in just like in salads. They're kind of like your
what part can you
wild
eat?
greens. Just the leaf part. So let's see. This one. You go all the way to the ground, pull the leaf.
Make a salad out of that, huh?
Yeah, so this is salad, just as like your expensive fancy greens you might buy at the store. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay. And then you can make a tea out of the
roots, and you can also eat the flower. You don't want the stem, so you would leave the stem and just have the top of the flower petals, like that part,
for a tea.
and the leaves. This would be more your salad, and for your tea you'd use the roots.
Okay.
The
So
grounds.
really,
You
there's
have to-
nothing about it that you can't eat.
Yeah, the tea is not fabulous. I mean, but if you needed something, that'd be great. And then I also have over here is my herb garden. And these are mostly annuals that come up, but I've also planted inside my herb garden in my flower beds cabbage and peppers.
And the cabbage doesn't freeze, right? So that's an advantage.
Right, cabbage you can leave year round. Places like Russia and stuff, that's why they have so much cabbage, is because even if it's snowing, I had some broccoli planted in this bed right here, and some yep, there's my broccoli thing right there. But I had broccoli planted in here last year, and this spring when I went to go pull the plants out, there was still broccoli on the plants.
Wow.
So it lasted through all the winter being snowed on, whatever. I didn't even cover it.
Do you want to show us your fruit trees real quick?
But if you were to cover it with a sheet or something, it would probably be better because it wouldn't get all dirty.
So what's this one?
So this one is, I think this was the service berry. I've got a couple of different berry bushes, but this is a more traditional Idaho type plant. And all these little berries, they're kind of crossed between a raspberry and a blueberry. They're very small, but they're very potent, very sweet.
And then you've got some strawberries back
Yeah,
here.
these strawberries just keep going and going and going. I need to clean out the brown leaves and thin them a little bit, but they send runners over the sides and are always trying to grow in the lawn too. So if I have extras of these, I can always move them somewhere else. There's leaks in between. I need to clean the grass out too.
And what do you got here going?
In there. This is an apple tree. It's actually got 6 different kinds of apples on it, so it's self-propagating. I don't have to worry about if I have another apple tree in range to be able to pollinate it. It pollinates itself.
Yeah. And then you've got
Nectarine, peach, pear.
pear.
That's a plum, but it's
That
probably
one's not doing so well.
Yeah, well, it was spliced with another tree, and it was supposed to be smaller because they spliced it, but the original part died off.
Yeah.
And it sprouted up from the base, so it's not flowering at all. It's probably going to get pulled this next year.
Then what's that one back there?
Bing cherry.
Yep. And then over on the fence, she's got, is it raspberries?
Raspberries and blackberries.
So she's basically turned our yard into a food garden, which is
Well,
great.
there's grapes over here.
Yeah, and we've got grapes starting, and we built this arbor. So,
And there's gooseberries.
and gooseberries back here. So, anyway, she knows a lot about it. She's teaching me, and I just thought people might be interested in different ideas right now with things going on in the world, but I'm sure she'd be willing to do gardening with Mrs. Hunter.
Yes.
If people are interested, just leave a comment down below. Let us know what you'd be interested learning about, and I'm sure that she could teach us. You'll notice the milk jugs in the lawn. It's not just trash. She puts those on at night to keep the frost from from killing the plants. So
The plants that are, yeah,
susceptible
to that. Because I've got a few peppers and stuff I've planted in the flower beds that if they were to get frozen, it would kill them. But that's the advantage of the cabbage and the broccoli and Brussels sprouts. They're all a hardier plant that can withstand the frost.
Yep. So thanks, Mrs. Hunter. Leave a comment down below if there's something you want to know about.